There's a few minutes missing. Yeah.
It's okay. We were just vamping anyway.
Yes. The audio show has everything. That's
okay.
Yeah. It's only the video shows that got fucked. But now I'm recording the video too, so we can unfuck it if something goes awry. But
yes, and I made sure my wire connection was secure. I got 204 down and 517 up. So,
nice.
How do you have more up?
I don't know. It's been that way since ever they put
That's
it in.
Great. I keep almost getting fiber. Like it's gonna cost I don't know, it's gonna cost like $30 more a month. I'm like, it'd be nice to have one. I think it's 1 terabyte up, 1 down or something.
See, that's what we used to have at our old house, and now it's like this like the Xfinity Ghetto.
Gigabit.
Where where up is lower than down, but it is supposed to switch to this new DOCSIS standard this year, which is supposed to be multi-gigabit up and down, which will be nice.
Yeah.
So, but right now I do get, because like I have my computer connected with like 10 gigabit to my switches, and it's connected 2.5 gigabit to my router. I get almost like 1.3 terabits down. So.
See, I'm on fiber. I'm supposed to be 1 terabyte up, 1 terabyte down, but
I screwed us all up. It's gigabit.
Yeah, Altice app.
Yes, you did screw it all up. Yeah, we're talking
gigabit.
It's because I work in
deal in
terabytes.
terabytes.
I work in terabits at work. So
yeah.
We do 1.2 terabits. We do 800 gigabits a second. We do 400 gig. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm supposed to be 1 up, 1 down, but I never actually hit those numbers ever since they installed it.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to just stream.
They say that, but it's never there. So
you don't really need it unless you're doing it for work. But I'd love to be able to stream like my full Blu-ray backups from my server at home right to my phone or something. When I'm on the train, it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway,
but yeah, they actually our local cable company used to be Cablevision, now Altice. They actually just announced that they're going to drop the price of all plans by like $20 each. Yeah.
Wow. They never do that. Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Are they losing?
They said this was our plan when we took over Optimum, was to reduce the prices because it's overpriced in this for your market. So we're going to drop everybody's bill by $20. He's like, and it's actually more in line with all the discounts and deals that they were putting out there for everybody anyways. Everybody's bill by $20. He's like, and it's actually more in line with all the discounts and deals that they were putting out there for everybody anyways. Everybody's bill by $20. He's like, and it's actually more in line with all. Basically, there'll be no new deals. Everybody will be getting charged a little bit less. So,
fair enough.
Cool.
All right, it's 8:00. Should we start a show?
Let's go.
All right, everyone's got the outline open. Silly question, but I haven't fooled by this before. All right,
I do have it open.
I'm sure Selden's opening it right now.
No, I already put my games in.
So we're cutting him some slack.
I put my games in and everything.
Yeah. All right. In 5. If you'd like to sponsor Still Got Game, give us a call at 773-527-2961 or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. Hey now, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still Got Game, episode 515. Still Got Game is the official podcast of tooltoplay.com. I am, as always, Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
I am Chris Selden, 007 Selden. I
am Brian Shadow Emmerich.
And it's Selden's birthday, and he's still doing a show with us tonight. So, yes.
Yeah.
He's getting
big
lit.
30.
He has shots lined up in front of him. Yeah.
Big 3-0. All right.
I'm big 3-0 tonight.
Yes.
Plus
happy birthday, Selden. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
thanks, man.
Yep.
I couldn't pass up an opportunity to do the show, so.
Yep. Do some shots during the show. Yeah. You got everything all set up. I know you're squared away.
Yeah.
Did you already get your cake?
Already had the ice cream cake.
Nice.
That's what I all good. Too. All the in-laws are no longer in the house, so they're gone.
Well, it's not.
I'm sure it was great to have them.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Maybe that's why I agreed you to do a show. So I
sad
can say, listen,
gone.
Guys, I got to do a show. You got to leave now.
Maybe.
Wow. Perhaps, or not.
You just cut that part.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that Barb doesn't listen to the show.
No,
Oh,
no. I
like,
can't
I
even
see
get
him
my
enough.
kids to listen.
I
to
don't
the
need to
show.
see him an hour and a half more. It's enough.
this is a break for her. Yeah, she's like,
Yes.
go to
Yes.
your chainsaw room and record.
Sorry
All
about
right.
that. I got a really good knife for my birthday, like
Oh,
a nice
nice.
little. It's about 18-inch long saw blade on it, so it's nice.
Ooh, I didn't realize you were a murderer. That's cool.
Murderer of trees.
Oh, Selden murders tree. This is an unpopular opinion. These opinions do not reflect the opinions of Too Old to Play.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm
yes.
okay.
All right, so why don't we just jump right in the show proper? We'll, as always, hit off the mailbag for feedback and questions from our last episode. And remember, if you leave us a voicemail, it will cut you off after a minute. H2O Rala comments. Thanks for the advice on starting my own gaming podcast. I've picked up most of the gear I need and think I convinced a few of my friends to do it with me. I'll be sure to let you folks know when it launches.
Sweet. Good luck.
Yeah.
If you ever need
Let
a
us
guest
know.
host, just let us know. I'm always
Wow,
available.
Selden wants to guest host some other show.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll help out.
Wow.
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 That's quite a commitment. I can barely do this show. So, yes. And I was almost even convinced that I really didn't even need to know when it launched. So, but H2O Rala,
Now you
Selden's
do.
got your back. Yes. Yeah. All right. Next up, Pucker Sunch asks, what games are you most excited for them to come out? Well, interesting sentence structure. It's a question.
Don't be a
nonetheless.
dick.
Yeah, I'm not. I was already a dick to H2O
Yes, you
Rala.
are. You know you are.
Because I keep them as they come in because it's much more fun to go through them that way. But
I will say the first game that pops to my mind, and Derek's going to hate this, but it's NCAA college football coming out later this hopefully summer sometime. So NCAA 24.
oh,
Is
interesting.
there something new with that, or is it?
Hasn't been out since 2012 because there was issues with the
with paying
using
athletes?
Players'
paying
likenesses,
athletes and
yeah.
using college athletes, but now with name and likeness in effect in college football, where college athletes can get paid for their name and likeness, that they've worked out deals with the college athletes and the schools, and they're bringing the game back.
So you know all these players,
Nice.
Selden? Like, who's your
I know-
favorite player on Alabama?
Alabama doesn't have a team anymore because Saban left. Everybody's leaving.
See, I don't know any of this because they're not real paid players. So that's
If you told me that they didn't actually have a team anymore, I'd probably believe you. But it sounds like they just suck.
Ohio State picked up New England's offensive coordinator. So
The Ohio State?
the Ohio State is
the Ohio State University. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I know that from the player intros each week on Real Sports. So yes,
I know that from my best friend who's a huge Ohio State fan, and I've always known that. I don't pay attention to them. I just know that. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the game I'm looking forward to this year. Probably the most right now. So there's a bunch of other ones out there. So
Shadow.
how about you, Shadow?
I know, I haven't really gone through 2024 too much yet. I'm still catching up on last year's, which was a crazy year, but I know that I'm very excited for Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake that's going to be on Switch from GameCube. That's going to be probably sometime in the summer. Avowed looks pretty good. Indiana Jones looks
Yeah,
great.
Indiana
Jones,
Jones
that was
looks
mine. Yeah,
phenomenal.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
we'll talk about that stuff later, but for sure. Otherwise, I don't know. So much came out this past year that I don't know what's left. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff I'm not thinking of though, so we'll talk about
Everything
that
came
later.
out in
But
October, if you remember. So yeah.
yeah, right. It's like September, October, and then I have games for the next 6 months. Yeah, for sure.
Avowed looked good too. I'm
Yes,
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that too.
I said Avowed. Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
good. The cover for that's awesome. That's some of the coolest I've seen. So
No,
yeah.
absolutely.
How about you, Derek?
Like I said, the Indiana Jones game is really all I'm looking forward to at this point. Like
Yeah.
I don't have like a lot of cool stuff on my radar. I'm trying to play more watch more shows and play less bad games so that I don't get upset and annoyed and but I'm still doing bad at both. I'm not watching enough shows and I'm not playing enough games. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I have high hopes for that. A first-person Indiana Jones game that slips into third person so you can see cool shit happen and play out and then go back into first person. That's like really just what I wanted since I was like 5. So
Yeah,
yeah.
right. Yeah. I've always hoped for a really good indie game, and there were a couple in the past
Oh,
that
the
I sort
point
of
and click
missed.
ones were great. Yeah, like even those
Yeah,
were,
but
but it
yeah,
wasn't.
but I mean,
It
like
wasn't a modern game.
action.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there were. I think there was something like the Infernal Machine on N64
Yes,
or
yep,
something.
yep,
But
yep.
back then, I mean, stuff didn't look like crap. I mean, it looked fine to us when we were that age, maybe. But I'm glad that there's something that's modern now that shows younger indie. Well,
Yes.
actual indie is old right now.
Yes,
So
yeah. We can keep
at least we
indie
can
the
kind of live
same
on
age if they want
through.
to crank out sequels to
Exactly.
this. Yes.
I mean,
So,
there's so many years in between that he did things. We know he did.
yeah, he
So
had
yeah,
tons of adventures,
tons of
and
adventures.
crazy shit happened, and he punched a
Yeah.
bunch of fucking Nazis, and
Oh,
that's
so many Nazis.
all good news. Yes,
So many.
I'll tell you, the
So-
whip mechanics in that game look freaking phenomenal.
Oh
too. I
yes,
was like,
super nice. Yeah.
you got to really do that well. So hopefully,
So
Looking
that's
forward to it.
really on my radar. So sorry, Pucker Sunch. Not a whole lot of variety in our answers, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And other games will be announced. There'll be some surprise drops, like there that last year with what was the
Hi-Fi Rush.
yeah, Hi-Fi Rush, and so who knows what's coming. But at least from what we know, within the last week, now I'm very excited about a game. So yes. Yeah.
I didn't even realize I wasn't thinking that was going to be an exclusive, but I'm like, oh wait, it's Bethesda, so yes, it will.
Yes,
I'm sure that there will be some multi-platform games like maybe Skyrim, maybe Elder Scrolls 6. I don't know,
You never know.
but this